The best thing about working as a manager for Liverpool FC is actually working in one of the most emotional clubs in the world and having a group of world-class players around. There are a lot of very best things, to be honest. I'm a lucky guy.
Good evening, everybody. A pleasure and a privilege to be at Anfield as always.
We want to be lively. We want to be exciting, direct.
Can they find a way through? Oh!
Creative.
Oh, what a goal!
We are all of that and plenty more, but time to time you have to be very solid, like rock solid actually. You have to manage the game and all that stuff. So a lot of things. When I was younger, it was clear what I want, and we saw it all the time. It was not too smart, but it was always on the pitch. We lost a lot of games as well. And now we are much more mature. So we believe in, everybody in football probably believes in defensive organization. So everybody's involved in that. As long as you are not Lionel Messi, you have to work defensively. There are two reasons for it. I am like I am. And the other thing is actually, I think, really, there are moments when you can have influence. Look, information you give before the game in halftime, proper information. So what do you have to change, stuff like that. It's not easy during a game just to say, come on, we do this and you pass there and then you move around and then you overlapping, underlapping, whatever. It's not that easy. Because distance, crowd and all that stuff. So, but I see myself as kind of the extra tank of the players. When a few gets a little less and less and less, then there's somebody who kicks your ass at the sideline. So sometimes, so that's actually what it is. That I'm involved. It's my nature. That much involved is my nature. It's like jumping in the water before the game and diving, and then after the game you come out and you say, I really feel like that. But it's much better. It's much better. I'm not that excited anymore. I behave more like I should, meanwhile, so age-wise. To use their weaknesses, if there are some, or to force them to show their weaknesses, whatever, analyze is very, very important. But that's a good example. So we have kind of 3.5, 4.5 hours stuff, material, and the boys see 20 minutes. So then really shrink it until now. That's decisive. But of course, we have individual things before Champions League games, which we play, teams we don't play that often. Then the boys get individual, for the players, the left back of the other team, the right back of the other team. That we really have all these things. We prepare pretty much everything. But at the end, set piece, very important part, very important. We do that always one session, only set pieces actually. But special for the next opponent. So do they defend zonal? Do they have man marking? Do they have anything what is obvious what we could use? That's very important. So I don't think we are different to other teams. So that's just the way we have to do the job. That's it. See, I always only thought about what kind of group I want to be part of. So now I'm in charge, so I can create this kind of spirit. So that's what I do. I want to feel comfortable in the group, actually, with my players. I'm not a selfish person, but that I'm that close with my players is a bit selfish, to be honest, because I like that, to be that close with players. I described it, I think, one time, like I'm their friend, but I'm not the best friend of my players. So I cannot do what they want, always. But if it's possible, I like to do it. So that's how it is. It's really, for me, I love football more than all the other sports because it's a team sport, because you make each other better. You can be an average player, you still can play in a very good football team because of the other boys. And you can help with your average skills in a football team. So that's really cool. And that's what I love most. So I think it's not difficult to build a proper team, to be honest. But the skill for the manager is just to support, to help, to push, to criticize, to tell the truth, to say the right things in the right moment. Means really they help, because I have so many information about football. If I would give them all to my players, they would be like, wow, It doesn't work. Not because my players are silly, no, the other way around. Because to do the right thing, you only need 3 or 4 informations. My job is to have all of them. My job is as well to give them the decisive ones and not the whole book. Only 2 pages, here, get it, and go in the game. Because they have to do the work.